Now imagine you know all this in great detail, what power that gives you. Form is information. Change the information, you change the form if you can get the original form to decode that information. In other words, you transmit it on the right frequency. So what we're doing is decoding information into this reality. This reality is a shared reality, but it's a decoded reality. And it's operating in our heads, decoding information. And how we decode it depends upon our perceptions of reality. So this matrix scene is absolutely spot on. This isn't real. What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, taste, and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. Now, this is an example of how information is carried by everything and how we impact upon information as we interact with this virtual reality universe. Dr. Emoto, the great man from Japan, who I co-wrote a book with in Japanese some years ago, because what he did was he took water, put it into little containers, and he would apply to that water sounds or words, and then he would freeze it very quickly. I've been to his place in Tokyo where he did it, and then he would photograph the water crystals in that water, and the difference in the crystals corresponding with what the water came into contact with is absolutely fantastic. This water had love and thanks written on the side of it. Beautiful. Geometrically beautiful, harmony, natural order. This had hate, I want to kill you on it. Look at it. And people say, well, how does that work when you put words on water and that happens? Simple. The words written are merely the holographic expression of waveform information. So those words are vibrating to a certain frequency. We see them holographically, but they're vibrating to a certain frequency. And that frequency impacts itself upon the water, and when you freeze it and photograph it, you see the impact. I'm speaking now. People think I'm speaking words. I'm not really speaking words. I am creating information fields with my vocal cords, and between me and you, there is no words. The words only come when you decode the information field that I'm sending out, and vice versa when you speak to me, when anyone speaks to anybody. It's all frequency. And so, love and appreciation. You make me sick, I want to kill you. Heavy metal music. This is why this can have a massively detrimental impact on people, because we are energy fields. Let's look at the auric field, it's photographable. This is polluted river water. Look at it. Because water in its base form is an waveform information field, like everything else. This is the impact that we're having on reality all the time while we think we are powerless. Pollution at its base waveform is just a distorted energetic information field which distorts that which it comes into contact with, which manifests in the hologram as toxic water and toxic waste. Same with the stuff in sweets and bloody soda things that children eat on a massive scale. Of course it's going to destabilize them mentally and emotionally because it's distorted information which distorts the workings of the brain. Who creates the universe that we see? We do. And thus, if we change our perceptions, we can change what we decode into a reality, and we can change society. We're not going to do it by stockpiling weapons. We're not even going to do it by mass protests. We're going to be doing it by creating a different reality, by coming from a different perception of what reality is.